Welcome back, everybody, to MegaKraft. Welcome back. See anything different since the last time? Yes, I have been at work, very busy, and I have basically just completely finished this entire room. It's all completed, and let's go ahead and go through a few things. Now, I did start moving all of my tools and stuff, kind of sorting how they're going to go, and right here I've got all of the swords. I want to have my sword and bow right here, quick and easy to equip whenever I want to run up inside my armory and just grab some weapons. So here's my bow, and I'll have a few arrows stocked in here, but you know, I've got some main bows, and then here's some ones that I kind of wanted to save and just kind of put together, and those are just from the skeleton farm. So yeah, I've got all of that stuff. I might grab one of these swords or so, but yeah, I've got all of the armor just right here, and then I've got some I decided to put my horse stuff in here too. I don't have any horse armor except for what's in that frame, and you know, saddles, name tags, leads, all that kind of stuff. Then I've got all my digging tools. So I've got my pickaxe, my shovel, my axe, and my hoe if I want to have some garden stuff in here. I don't know. And then I'll have you know, other kinds of tools right here, as well as this is going to be all of the enchantments that go on tools, and then over here is all the armor and weapons enchantments. So that's how I'm going to do that, and then just, you know, some extra supply of arrows. Now over here, I kind of showed you guys this wall right here, but this area wasn't completely done, and I kind of went and I did some lighting, and I finished it all up, made it look nice. I got rid of the blue stained clay, and instead I'm just going to do this stone half slab right here. So, you know, I can do level 1 enchantments, or I can do level 30. Or that was backwards, but yeah, level 30 and then level 1 when I flick that. And then I've got the good old trash compactor, so I throw any unwanted armor that's in here, like probably don't want a protection 2 leather cap, so I can just throw it in there. I'm just gonna hop down in there, and you know, it'll dispense whenever it starts getting full. But yeah, that's how that all works out. I've still got all my building supplies in here. And yeah, there are a few cool little tricks in this room that I'll show you. For one, as you see, I've got this item elevator, or this person elevator. I did change up this a little bit so it's a half slab. But right here, if you can notice, there's something different about this stone brick. That's because if you come around and click into it, it says hi, and it opens up a secret trapdoor right here. And this is just a way that you can get down and up also without taking this little, oh, hello, without taking that little elevator. So if we drop down here under the elevator, I'm not sure if it'll work while I'm recording. I seem to have problems with the elevator working when I'm recording. So let's go ahead and try it though. Yep, it's not going to work. See, for Royal Desmo, his connection to the server isn't as good as mine, so I built that for him. Plus, for me, when I'm recording, I can climb up. Anyways, welcome back up to the top. So what we're going to do for today's episode, I do have a couple of farms planned out. One of them is just a really simple one. It's something I've been needing to do, actually, to get something that we really don't have many of, and that is ender pearls. I'm not going to make a full-on experience farm or anything like that, but I do want some kind of way to get some emeralds, because man, I just hate running around and jumping and blocking up and things like that to build stuff. Like, if I would have had emeralds for that elevator that I made, it would have been so much easier. So what the plan is, there's a few things I need to do before I go get emeralds. For one, I need to get some armor. I'm completely naked. So boom, got myself all geared up. Look at that. It decided to give me some chain stuff and then some golden leggings and boots. That's cool though. That's working just fine. I've been stocking it up a little bit. I still need to put plenty more stuff. I've got stuff in there that I need to fix up and enchant and stuff. The other thing that I need to do though is I need to make some, grab a little bit of cobblestone. And do I have any stone slabs or anything? Probably got some cobblestone. I'll just make some. Oh no, I can make some stone slabs. I like the look of stone slabs better, so I'll just make some of those. And that was a fail. There we go. Alright, so I just wanted some of those, and we're just going to make a very, very simple way to kill some endermen. I also want to make, let's see if I've got any sticks in here. I do. I want to just make a couple of swords, just like that, and I do need to enchant both of them. Let's see if I can kill a zombie out here. As you can see, the zombies don't run through. I haven't done the front of here yet. I do plan to, but I decided we'll step away from this armory for a little bit. We've done that for the past 2 episodes, so we are just going to do something else, something that's been needed. Oh, I still can't enchant. Let's kill one of these guys then. Alright, bow shot, here we go. Oh yeah. Alright, give me that experience. Where is it at? I only need like one more little orb thing. Oh, look at that. He dropped like double armor, and he picked it up. Okay, see if these orbs will just come to me. Come on. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that armor for right now. Alright, so now let's enchant these both at level 1. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta flick the lever and do some level 1 enchantments. These are just what I'm going to use to collect some of the ender pearls. So that's a sharpness 1, and that is a sharpness 1. Cool. I could even combine those and make a sharpness 2, but that's alright. I want both of them. So let's make a run for it before the zombies get me, and I'm going to meet you guys over at the end. I do have a tunnel kind of dug out in the nether that goes right to the end portal. It actually goes straight through where Royal Desmo's tunnel is, so we'll just run past his house, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, so here's Royal Desmo's portal. This tunnel actually goes right to the end, and I'm going to run and do the little jump combination here. We do want to dress up this nether pretty nicely. Me and Royal Desmo were talking about it, and we definitely want to make like a nice nether hub and whatnot, so we'll do that one of these times. But here we go. This should take me right to the end, somewhere around here anyway. Huh, guess there's not a portal down underneath. I just remember it's down inside of here. In our special 3,000 subscriber special, we killed the Ender Dragon, so you guys probably saw that. If not, go watch it, but I mean, this is how we found the portal. We had to go down inside of here. Wow, there's actually like blocks and stuff down here. And there's, did I go the right way? No, it's over here. But yeah, there's a library right there, which I'll probably come and just raid to get all the bookshelves and stuff. And the portal should be around here somewhere. Here it is. What do we got in there? Nothing. But yeah, there's that library. Maybe I'll go look inside it, see if I can get a diamond or something. But all we need to do... Oh, there's an enderman around here somewhere. Let's just hop right in here, though. And what I'm going to do is grab some cobblestone and grab some stone slabs. I'm going to make just a quick and easy way to kill some endermen so that they can't really hurt me and I can just sit there and kill them. I'm going to switch out these. So what I need to do is just 1, 2, 3... Oh, I need to be careful that these guys don't see me. And then, how should I do this? I could do all the floor. Yeah, I can just not do anything on the floor. Wow, why are there so many guys just around here? But yeah, I could really just do something simple just like this. I'm just going to go around and kind of make a nice little area I can stand under. Whoops, I kind of messed that up. But they're not going to be able to reach in and get me, and I can just sit there and hit them from their feet and collect their ender pearls. So that's the plan. Just do something like that. I could even just knock out this so I've got a little more space. And all I need to do is just look at them. And they should teleport towards me and start getting me. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. We got a couple here coming. Alright, so I'm just going to stand here and just kill a bunch of these guys and collect some ender pearls. And then I'll bring them back home because they are very useful to use to teleport and jump around and stuff. So hopefully I'll get a couple ender pearls. Looks like neither of those guys got me some. But let's see how this goes. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know those guys were right behind me. Alright, let's grab a speed potion and a little bit of food. I think we can make it back to get our stuff. Alright, hopefully these guys aren't chasing me, but I'm just going to make a run for it. Oh. Alright, there's all my stuff. Let me just make sure to equip all the armor I can get. And I don't think anyone's trying to attack me actually, so I should be okay. Just as long as I keep my head down, don't look at anybody. And I got all my stuff back. Good. Alright, let's continue this on. This is actually really entertaining to do. You sneak up on an enderman. Let me grab more food because I keep running low. But you sneak up on an enderman when he's not looking. Get close. Hit him and you run away. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. It's kind of like cow tipping in a way. You just hope that it's not a bull and it doesn't turn around and chase you, but you know these guys are going to chase you, but still, it's pretty entertaining. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to 2 stacks and just have that for now. Oh jeez, what am I doing? I gotta run. Oh, it's intense. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, so I'm probably going to just get to 2 stacks of ender pearls and then just call it good. My sword, I've already lost 1 sword, so yeah, that should be good, and then we'll start working on our next project. Alright, boys and girls, I did it. Now let's jump back into the portal, and I will see you at home. Alright guys, I am back home, and I'm just about to kill this guy. So yeah, what we're going to do for this episode is actually build that zombie farm and try and connect it to the skeleton farm. We're going to work on it today, but I don't think we'll finish it today because there's a lot that needs to be done, because I am going to modify the skeleton farm a bit too. But I did also want to just respond to somebody's comment. It's by Jerry, or Gary, or Guri, whatever you want to say your name. But you were just saying that I should do a 3x3 or a 4x4 piston door right here. And that's actually what I'm planning on doing. So, good job to you for guessing that. But yeah, I do plan on making one. Just, I'll look at some designs and stuff. But I don't want to do one until I actually complete that storage area, because I don't really want a piston door to be running in and out all the time when I'm trying to work. So right now I'm just leaving it open. It's not too big of a deal, but I will do it. That's a plan. So let's throw this stuff inside of the chests. I'm just gonna throw random stuff in there, and I guess I'll put this sword in here for another time for me to just grab it. And let's go ahead and start working on the zombie farm. Now I have done a little bit of work down there already, but we'll drop down and I'll show you guys what I've done. Oh, forgot to show you though, I put nice lights all the way up there. So yeah, let's just walk through this door, and I've been doing a lot of digging out, and I completely cut off. Oh, hello creeper, hello. You gonna help me do some digging? And what about your friend over there? He's gonna help too? Alright, cool. Got me some gunpowder. Not that I really need it. Oh, about gunpowder though, I've been sitting at the witch farm a whole bunch lately again, and I have a ton of it going. And I have tons of gunpowder. I made so many stacks of TNT. I think it was like 9.5 or 10. But I did a trade with Royal Desmo. He really needs it to help him clear out some of his area for his castle. And I got 10 diamonds from him, and also about 2 stacks of quartz ore from him, and I gave him 4 stacks of TNT. So I think that's a pretty decent trade, I guess. I did also tell him he can go use my witch farm as much as he wants, so he may do that at some point, but for right now he just traded for that. But anyways, this is the skeleton spawner. If you look underneath here, I've got it right under there. So all this dirt is just taking up any spawning space that it has. Basically, if you don't remember when I built the skeleton farm, it's an 8x8 square that they can spawn in, with the center being right here. So it's not, this 4x4 is the center, but the spawner's right in here. And the west and the north side is actually the side that has 4. So if you ever want to build one, just make sure it's 2 high, and 4 on the northwest side and 3 on all the other sides, and that completely cuts it off. So anyways, what I'm going to do with this spawner is I found out a few things about, the spawning algorithm and how it works and how I can actually maximize the efficiency. So I'm going to do this a little bit different from my skeleton farm, because normally you would do an 8x8 room and let them spawn in, but I did find out that on this very edge right here, on this very last block where they can spawn on, they don't actually spawn right in the center of the block. They can spawn anywhere around the block. So say that the spawner's working and it decides to spawn a zombie right here. Well, sometimes a zombie's going to be spawned right on this edge, right here. Now, if you can picture this, there's sometimes going to be a block. If I was going to do an 8x8 and it tried to spawn something right on the edge, if there was a block right here and it tried to spawn on the edge, it's going to say, you can't do it, and it's going to cancel that spawn, and it'll just spawn all the other ones. Now, it's not too big of a difference. It's about 1.25% of the time that happens and it fails, but you know what? I'm building it from the start. I think I'll just, increase the efficiency by that much, and just, all you have to do is just extend this wall out by 1. Alright, so over here I've got some of the supplies we're going to use for the zombie farm. I've got some stone bricks. We're just going to go with the good old stone brick look. It's so easy to get these blocks, so I thought we'd just use these. Keep it consistent. Oh, I need to have that up there. So we'll use those, and we're going to do some work here. Now I have most of this cut out, so it's not too big of a deal. And let me double check up here on the sides. I need to see how high this roof is also. Okay, so they can sometimes spawn on this area right here, so they need about this high. Okay, yeah, so if I were to put a roof right here, then that's perfectly fine. One other thing that I want to do with this farm is actually have an on-off switch. So for that, I am going to just put some redstone lighting up there and then have a trigger. But I do also want to do the same thing for the skeleton farm. Now the way that I'm going to modify these two in order to put them together is I'm going to move this area, this spot that we can kill them, to somewhere between these two. Now I did the math between these two blocks, and they're actually about 24 blocks away, which is perfectly fine. You just need to be 16 away from each one, so basically within 32. So I just need to be somewhere in the center, just around this area. So really I could have an AFK spot right around here, and I want to be able to stand there while I kill the skeletons and zombies. So I'm going to change where those skeletons come, bring them up around, and drop them probably right in this area, because, it's kind of dug out anyways. So I'll use that area more than likely. But that's going to be for a different project. I'm going to work on more on the skeleton farm another time. We're going to try and make some good way on the zombie farm today. Now, it's not going to be completed. I'm going to say that right now because we're not going to have enough time for that. But I just want to make some good way for it. And, oh, where's my... Oh, I have a wrong pickaxe. No wonder. I was wondering why it wasn't instant mine. Alright, there we go. Much better. Much, much better. Oh. And we're breaking into a little bit of the redstone from the elevator. How far does that go up? Pretty far. Yep, so let's go ahead and cut this out. And while I do this, I guess we'll do a little chatty-chat. I guess yesterday I was over at Royal Desmo's house. We finished recording Amnesia Machine for Pigs. Now, we finished the whole game, and we were actually, the first session that we recorded, we were actually only about an hour away from finishing the game. But we were getting tired when we were doing it, and we were really craving Carl's Jr. for some reason. So we cut it short and went and got Carl's Jr. We had no idea we were only an hour away, though, from finishing it. But we got it done, and that's going to be coming out. So don't worry, that series is not going to end because we did finish the entire game. So yay, yay. So happy. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that. It was pretty fun. Super intense. I was screaming like a little girl again, but we're just not going to worry about that because, yeah, it's a little embarrassing. But yeah, anyways, with that, and then what else do I want to tell you? Oh, this wasn't really something I was wanting to tell you, but it's just something that's really crazy that just happened to me the other day. Here, let's move this. Yeah, that's fine. So the other day I was in school. I've got like a calculus class, a college calc class that I was in, and it's about a 2-hour and 15-minute class. I've got it twice a week, so it's a lengthy class, and we always have a break about halfway through. And me, I'm not very good with scheduling when I eat, so I'm always hungry mid... Oh, hello, zombie. Oh well. We're always like mid-lesson, and then we take a break and everything. And I'm always hungry, so I go to the vending machine and wanted to get a snack. I had $1. I had a couple dollars anyway, but I just wanted something. It was this cookie, this fudge brownie cookie for 60 cents. And I put my dollar in. It was just a dollar bill. Nothing special about it. And I hit the buttons for the cookie. And I think it was, I don't remember what buttons they were. It doesn't really matter, though. That's besides the point. I hit the button for the cookie, and of course my cookie came out. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I go down, reach down to grab it while it's processing my change and everything. And as I reach down to grab my cookie, another one actually fell down on top of my hand. But the weird thing is, this wasn't even from the same slot. It was from a completely different thing. It was a cookie, but it was a different kind of cookie, and it was in a different position. And I just thought to myself, that's weird, but you know, it's free cookie, free food. So I was pretty happy about that. So I go down to grab that one, and the same thing happens to me again, and I get another one of those cookies. And each one of these cookies are about 60 cents. I mean, it's nothing too special. I didn't win the lottery or anything, but I mean, it was pretty funny. So I was all happy and, you know, whatnot, but it didn't give me my change yet. And I'm waiting to see if it's actually going to drop another cookie, because I'm like that. It's like, oh, maybe it'll give me another one, then I'll just sit here and get all the cookies. I'm waiting, and it didn't really drop another one. I don't know if I was just too impatient or whatnot, but it didn't drop another one, so I don't really need those blocks so well. So I'm wondering where my change is, and I decided to hit the coin return button, and out pops one of those golden dollars. So I got all of my money back, and I ended up getting my 3 cookies just completely for free. So I don't know, that was kind of a funny thing. I don't know if you guys have ever had something like that happen to you at a vending machine, but it was pretty weird, pretty funny. So anyways, I'm gonna do more of this off camera. I feel like I'm talking a little bit too much. We'll leave some of this off camera, and we'll show you guys progress when progress has been made. Alright guys, a little progress update. I finished the ceiling and the walls. Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do my lighting, and I'm thinking I'm going to go through and just every 2 spaces I'm going to put a redstone lamp right there. So basically there's the lamp right there, and a block right here, and a block right here, and another lamp. So they're spaced out 2 apart. I think that'll be just fine. And I'm going to go through and wire this up from the top, but I just want to put these lamps in now so I don't have to come down and do it later. And right here again is the center of the spawner, so it should be fine. I think this will provide plenty of lighting for the spawner. Okay, so I just did the lighting and all of the stuff is basically closed off. Now what I'm gonna do for down here is I'm just gonna dig a few blocks. I'm probably gonna do 2 more, or actually dig 3 and then replace the ground. And the way I'm gonna feed or collect the zombies is I'm gonna do a wall of water from here, and it's just gonna drop them down into a 1 long canal. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks, but I'm thinking for what we can do is actually place the water block 1 above the side so that it's going to push out 1, and then it's basically going to be 8 from where it starts. So it'll be perfect for running all the way through. I think that'll work just fine. So now I need to just dig down here, and then how I'm going to do that is I'm going to have the channel right here. It's going to collect them and bring them along this way, and I'll have a little elevator type thing, just water and everything to bring them up, and then just drop them right down, and that'll take the damage. And then I'll have all the skeletons actually collect and do the same thing right here. So if you're wondering about like the rates and the kind of experience that I'm going to get from this, it's actually going to be the same speed as a blaze farm if you make it from a single spawner for a blaze, because with blazes they actually drop twice the XP as a normal mob, but they spawn the same speed and everything. So with that theory, or with that logic, I guess, I don't know, with that math, that basically means that if we had 2 spawners activated of other types of mobs, then it'll be the same speed. Plus I can get all the drops from zombies. They can actually drop iron and then some other tools and things like that, so that'll be kind of helpful. But mainly it's just for some extra experience that's really close to me that I don't have to go too far for. So let's keep digging this out, and then I guess I'll just give you guys a little progress update when I'm finished. Alright, time for another progress update. I've got all of this dug out. It actually did not take very long at all because I've got my instant mine pick. Plus a lot of it was actually dirt. So, but now the next step is I'm just going to continue this all the way along here. And we're going to just cover this all up. I guess I'll do a light right there. Save on some blocks, I guess. I just don't want anything spawning in there. And how is this looking? So let's just double check all of our walls. They're just 1 block away from the spawning area. That's going to give us the maximum efficiency. Now I was thinking of making a tutorial of these kinds of spawners, just very basic, and I was wondering if you guys wanted a tutorial. I mean, you can probably tell what I'm doing, but I could go over everything a little bit more in depth in a tutorial if you guys would definitely like that. I'd be perfectly fine with doing one if that's what you'd get, if you'd like. So yeah, actually I don't even need all these blocks on the bottom because this is all going to be stone bricks. But let me know in the comments if you guys want a tutorial of one of these, because I can definitely do one. This is basically the maximum efficiency that you can get from one of these types of spawners, because for one, it's got the ultimate spawning space that you can actually have for a spawner. And on top of that, though, it's actually, I'm going to build it in such a way that these zombies are going to get pushed out of the way before it tries to spawn the next batch. And that's really the main thing for efficiency is, on top of, giving them good spawning space, you want to actually get them out of the area, because every, it can be as quick as 10 seconds even sometimes before it tries to spawn the next batch of zombies. And if it sees any zombies within the area of the spawner, which is basically, I think it's 8 blocks, it has to be within 8 blocks from the spawner, then it won't actually spawn any new ones, and it'll just wait another, at least 10 seconds. Oh, I need to get some more blocks. So there's a few things that go into this, but I can be more in depth if you'd like, and just make a tutorial real quick for you guys if you want. Just drop a comment and let me know. Okay, so we've got this entire room laid out now, and this is just the canal that's going to hold them in. But what I wanted to do is test that little idea that I had for the water stream. Now, if you count this, it's 1, 2, actually it'd be easier if I did torches every other one. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. Oh, so it's 10 long. You know what I could do is actually, if this doesn't work, I can actually have the channel go right here. It won't be a problem at all. Let's try that. But let's put one of these in and break it. Actually, whoa, what am I doing? Let's grab my silk touch real quick, actually. I want to get that back. There we go. And then I do need a block right underneath it. So let's break that, though. And let's see how far it goes out. So yeah, it goes out actually 9 instead of 8 because it has 1 extra boost from right here. So if I did the channel just right along this way instead, let's see here, then that should work just fine, and it'll drop them off right at this edge. Yeah, that'll be just fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and stop this water for now. I'm gonna need to dig that out anyways, so that's just fine because I'm gonna need to put these bricks here. So yeah, let's do a little bit more work. I'm probably just gonna get everything up until where we need to do the water elevator, and then I'm gonna probably call it good there. So let's just do a little bit more here. Alright, so while I'm finishing this up though, I did want to talk about why this episode is kind of late. For one, I've been having some major computer problems and it's been really bothering me. I mean, I guess they're not really major, but I was just getting, oh gosh dang it, I was supposed to put that there. It's not a major problem actually, it was bothering me really bad because it's one of those things where you think you can fix it and it should be some kind of simple fix, but it's not, and you don't really know what happened, but I ended up getting it fixed so it's working. But basically after I brought my computer over to Royal Desmo's house, normally I bring it over and then we record on my computer since it has a better graphics card, but this time when I brought it over, it was working fine and everything, and then when I got home and plugged it in, it just like froze, and I don't know what exactly happened, but there was nothing I could really do. It wasn't responding on anything, and so I turned it off and turned it back on and found out that nothing was displaying all of a sudden when I turned it back on. So that was a little bit strange. I couldn't get any kind of signal, no matter what kind of cable I tried switching out the monitor, I couldn't get any kind of display on my from my computer. So what I ended up doing is taking it apart so that I could get the graphics card out, and I pulled out my graphics card that I had put in and just plugged it back in, and my computer, it displayed something, but it wasn't very happy. It was like, you know, something error with the drive, and it had to, you know, reformat, or I don't know, it didn't reformat it because I still have everything, but it just had to repair it or something like that. So I let it do its little thing for like an hour or so, and then came back and that was working fine, but I didn't have my graphics card in, and I can't really play and record and everything without my graphics card because it does make a pretty big difference. So I tried plugging that in and turning it back on, and my computer like started beeping, made an orange light, and just ran its little course, and it actually ended up kind of working. So after I had all that unplugged and everything, I just put the case back on the computer and screwed all the screws in nice and tight, and it seems to be working just fine. So as soon as I got it fixed, I hopped on here and just started recording this episode, so hopefully it'll be going okay. But anyways, yeah, this is pretty much full, and that's pretty much what we're going to leave off of for today. I know it's kind of short, but hopefully next episode, what I'm thinking we'll do is figure out a little place right here that's going to be a good centered area so that we can collect all of the spawns from that spawner and from this one, and we'll have everything here. I'm also going to have like a master control panel that'll control the skeletons and also control the zombies. Now, I'm not going to change this room to make it one wider all the way around. The reason is, for one, I don't want to move over my staircase because I'll only have it 2, and I still need that area right here to AFK if I want to activate both spawners for the spider and the skeleton. So I'm not going to move this just because, you know, it is just 1%, a little more than 1% more efficient. If I move it, and this thing's already built, it'll be a pain to move. but I am going to move where the skeletons collect, and I'm going to have it over here with the same place that the zombies collect, but I am going to need to also make the zombies drop a little bit farther, so that's something I'll have to work out, and then I'll have a couple levers like this, and one for the zombies, one for the skeletons, and I'll have lighting to control all that. I'm also going to close off this. I don't want this showing anymore. I'm going to just make it all just a clean wall, because some of the light out here is getting inside of there and making them spawn slower. So that's one thing that I'm going to do also. So I'm going to kind of pimp this place out a little bit more for next episode, and you guys should look forward to that. And other than that, that's going to be everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. I guess I should look at you guys when I'm saying bye, but anyways, see you guys.